G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing on this sunny afternoon? Look at that, there's barely a cloud in the sky. It's unusual. Lately it's been terrible weather mostly, except for the last few rides I've done, they've been alright, but like damn, and the next week's looking a little moist, hopefully for the bike night. It's good. I know this video is going to be going up much later than the bike night, but hey man, a man's preparing in case of the wet weather, so throw me a bone, eh? I'm trying to get some videos stocked up. I've got 2, this will be my 3rd one, so I'm happy, alright? Man's got some videos in the bank for once in his life. But man, I'll tell you what, just going for those few rides the other day, it's really made me realise just how much I bloody love riding, alright? So before we get too much into this video, g'day ladies and gents, my name is Nathan. I make videos about motorcycles, and if you like my content, please leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe. We're almost at 10,000. How exciting. We've got to get there before the end of the year, right? That's the goal. And it's looking a little spooky because December is coming up very fast. But yes, let's get into it. Ladies and gents, motorcycling has definitely been one of the greatest things in my life that I've decided to do, because it's more than just riding a vehicle to and from locations. Most people think it's just another vehicle. It's not. Much like how the car guy's car is more than a car to him, you know what I mean? A bike is more than just a bike to most of us. And it's not just the bike itself. There's a whole aspect to bikes that's more than just the vehicle. Okay? No, I know it sounds like a bit of a sap story, but like, hey man, there's a lot to do with motorbikes and motorcycling that's more than just commuting to and from places, you know what I mean? So for me, motorcycling has brought upon a lovely bunch of community, some new friends, some great memories and exciting stories. And look, I can't say that the cars didn't do that, but motorcycling is just a whole different sort of can of worms and kettle of fish or whatever else you want to say to make it sort of sound like a thing, you know what I mean? Because with the motorcycles, it's a little bit more visceral, okay? It's a little bit more serious, there's more risk, there's more to it that you just don't get with cars. That makes the community understand it and respect you a little bit more. Now, obviously, with every community everywhere, you got the normal cool people, and then you got the armpits of the community. And fortunately, I haven't met too many dickheads, but I have met plenty of good chaps. So I've done the charity rides. I've made plenty of good mates doing it. I've got many people I talk to at regular bike meets, and obviously, if you guys see me at a bike meet, feel free to come talk to me. I had a chat to a bloke recently and he didn't even recognise me, which is fine. I don't really care if you do or not, but after I mentioned that, he goes, what's your name? And then he goes, oh, I know that. I know you. And I'm like, hey. And just like, man, motorcycling is just, it's opened me up to such a whole bunch of different, like, people and experiences that I otherwise wouldn't have known about, which, it's awesome. It's lovely. I love to hear it. I love to see it. And I can't wait to see more of it, and I'm keen to see what the future holds in terms of motorbike stuff, because it's a once in a lifetime sort of thing that I'm glad I took the stab at early, because there are some people that think about it and and ah about it for their whole lives, and then they never decide. And then when they finally do decide, it's too late, or they've got a family and kids and their wife won't let them and stuff like that. Fortunately, I wouldn't have listened even if I had a wife that said no, but my girlfriend was very, very persuasive. In fact, I was going to go get a quote for my bike. I wasn't even going to buy it yet, and we're there, and they give me the quote, and she goes, well, let's just buy it now. And I'm like, I can't afford it. And she goes, I'll front the rest of it. I was like, oh my lord. So I didn't have a choice, naturally. I had to do it. And I was forced to, man. She held the metaphorical gun to my head. I had to do it to make her happy. But oh, Victoria, your potholes are spreading everywhere. How could you not? I mean, my parents told me not to do it, which was never going to work. My mum goes, if you buy a motorbike, you move it out of house. And I was like, okay. And then when I came home after buying it, which, like I said, it wasn't my idea, I promise, the look on their faces was just absolutely like, huh? And then my dad goes, how much? And he goes, where the hell did you get that kind of money? I'm like, I told you I save. Why nobody listened to me? Everyone thinks I don't save money, but I'm good at saving when my money allows it. And then, of course, when I got the bike, my mum wasn't happy, but then she looked at it and goes, it's nice. Ah, man, I love it. Everything to do with motorbikes. I like them naked, I like them sporty, I like them cruisery. Adventure bikes aren't my favourite, but I still like them. Dual sports, same thing. Like, cruisers are my favourite. Then it goes naked bikes, sports bikes, and then everything else underneath that. But if you had to give me a pair of keys and 2 wheels, and you said, here's a Grom, or here is a dad bike, here's a dual sport, man, you think I'm going to say no? You give me a pair of keys and 2 wheels, I'm going to be having a good time. Doesn't matter where the hell I'm going or what kind of bike I'm riding. Why the hell are you stopping here, you donut? Jesus. I don't care if that guy's coming into that rut lane. He's in the wrong. He doesn't get to pick. Bloody. I tell you what, school zones ignite the best drivers out there. Now watch, she's probably going to change lanes and try and speed past me because I'm following the law right now. But man, you'll never feel more alive than on a motorcycle. Now, obviously, if you're an active soldier in a war zone, you might beat me, all right? You might beat that one. But very few normal world activities and normal world things will make you feel as alive as a motorbike. And honestly, there's nothing else I would change. Does it have risks? Yeah, it's got risks. Do I care about the risks? No. Do I try and avoid them? Yes, obviously. I try not to drive into the back of vehicles. I try not to get hit by vehicles. I think that's pretty standard behaviour in any vehicle for that matter, not just exclusive to bikes. I mean, if you want to ride for any prolonged period of time, obviously I don't want to be hit by people. In fact, I don't really want to stop here in the turning lane, so I'm just going to go in front of this car and just stop over here so I'm not in the way of people. You know, like if you want to prolong any sort of vehicle lifetime, you do your best not to get into an accident and hit people. I feel like that's pretty normal. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I love it. I don't care. I've nearly been smacked, I've nearly been hit, I haven't nearly been rear-ended yet, so that's a good thing. That's the only thing I haven't nearly been done, touch wood. But everything else that's happened. I've had people change lanes right in front of me, last second, a swerve. I've had people fly in an overtake and nearly hit me. And I might have a day or two where I go, whoop! But does it stop me? No. Does it scare me? No. I don't even get the adrenaline rush anymore from nearly being hit by people. But I tell you what, I'm still forever going to be riding a bike until I cannot. And if that means that I get to do it till I basically die, at least I'll be dying happy. So this is just my little get on your bike, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, man. Enjoy everything that comes along with the task. I've even gone out and got the ND filter on today to make the video extra pretty for you people. Because on a day like today with no clouds, and all sun, the ND filter does very nice. Obviously with the mountain rides I didn't do an ND filter because I didn't know about the weather because it was all cloudy and the mountains are very patchy when it comes to sunlight. But come on, dude, come on. Your boy's enjoying himself. I just had to get out and ride more. And then tomorrow, which will be well and truly past by the time this video is live, I'll be doing that bike night for Shannon's. I'll be all over the place tomorrow. I've got to go to work in the morning, then I've got to go help my brother build a deck, then I've got the bike night, then I've got a mate's birthday. I'm going to be absolutely ruined. But you know what? We boogie. We move. The night and the day goes on. The bike, the kids in the back seat. I feel like I've overshot where I'm trying to go. Will that stop me? No. No, it won't. It just means I need to figure out where the hell I am now. Have I done it before? Yes. Will I do it again? Yes. I've definitely been this way before. I just need to wait till I get a little bit further down the road to know where I am. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's figure out where the hell we are now. But, I just like being on 2 wheels. I like being in motion. I do wish my seat was a little better, but we can't have everything. I'm happy to be on a bike. Let's make sure no one hits us though. Gilbert Park softball. A softball pitch. Okay, now I really need to figure out where the hell I am. And like I said, I've done it before. I know I've been here before. I just can't put my finger on it. These past few days I've been really enjoying just going in places I have been getting lost in, and I'm loving it. Let's sneak our way through here. Oh, come on, man. I'm going 30 kilometers an hour. What business do you have slamming into my visor like that? Get off. Bloody bugs, man. It's the only downside of the sunny weather. The bugs come out. Bloody pain in my asshole. That's what they are. Vans around, everyone going slow. Name a better duo than the general public in good driving. No, wait. It doesn't exist. And just like that, we're at the front and no longer have to deal with them. Feels good. Let's boogie! Woo! Look at that! We're going the speed limit, unheard of! I still don't recognise my location, but I do know if I continue in this direction, eventually I will find where I'm supposed to go. Boy, oh boy, it is nice weather and sunshine. I can't wait for the rest of summer to finally come around. Now, I know it's not summer yet, but we're getting there. Stud Road, we don't have that problem to do with. Now, this isn't High Street Road now, is it? This is something else. So if I go this way, I should end up in the correct location. See, I'm learning. I've gone over one too many roads, but that's okay. You know, the speed limit is 80 and I'm still gaining on everybody. I don't understand why traffic can't just do the general speed limit. But on the upside, I think they're looking at making motorbikes legally allowed to go through bus lanes, because, I mean, just look at all this red lane to the left of me. What a waste of beautiful space, and to think they weren't always a thing. So we traded a beautiful third lane for buses, which is a waste. Oh, but the buses won't get it. The buses did just fine beforehand. Don't you give me that crap. I remember a time before bus lanes existed and life was a not much nicer and pleasant experience, but unfortunately I wasn't driving yet, so I missed out. Kind of like how the motorbikes never used to have to pay toll roads. Those were also good times that I missed out on, unfortunately. But, alas, we got a guy in this truck letting nobody through. Will that stop me? Nope. Look at this beautiful Falcon in front of me. I don't see many of those models around. It's kind of hot, actually. Oh boy, everybody driving like a sheep. Doesn't matter. But ladies and gents, that's pretty much it for my video today. Just get out and enjoy yourselves, man. Ride the bike more and more and more. Have a grand time, because on a day like today, how could you not? And you know what? I want you guys to get out and ride as well, right? You're missing out too much good riding. So take it easy. Keep it cheesy. You know I love you, but it's time to leave you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. And peace. Bye!